Hello, guys. Welcome once again to Good Evening Over 360. I am your host, Sharon Elizabeth, and today we're talking about excellent diet, rest, and exercise. I have with me the amazing Nana Iwa.
Well, I'm
Welcome.
in France.
Good evening. How
Good
you
evening. I'm
doing?
doing well, thank you.
Thank,
Again, you look good.
thank you.
Always
Thank
on
you.
point.
Of course, I have to be.
It's very important.
Yeah. So today we're speaking about rest.
Yes, please.
What is rest?
Rest is vital. Rest re-energizes. Upesika, one money, and you have to rest. Rest is good for the brain. It's good for the body. It's good for the heart. It's good for every system in your body. Rest is important because it helps us to gain the energy we need to do our daily functions excellently.
Okay. But here is the case. People go out day in and day out. They go to work, they go to hustle, and they're trying to make ends meet. They're trying to make as much as they can to cater for their families. And then you're telling them to rest. How can they rest when they need to be out there making money?
That's You see, the thing is, Sharon, you can decide to go out and make money, but if you don't rest,
Mm-hmm.
you will not have the energy or the drive or the brain power to actually go and make the money because rest is vital, especially for your brain.
Mm-hmm.
When you rest, you recharge. A human being, people, are you listening to this? A human being is like a battery. So if you don't recharge yourself by resting, then you run the risk of running down.
I see.
And if you run down, you become ineffective, you become unproductive.
Okay.
And you can get sick.
True. So, how much do you think a person should be resting? When I was in school, they always told me that you need to sleep for about 8 hours. Some people say 5 hours. Some people just have 4 hours of sleep. How much do you think we should be resting?
It's interesting, Sharon. There are some people in the world who can operate on as little as 3 or less hours of sleep.
Yeah.
There's actually a scientific name for such people. They can rest for just a few hours and they wake up and they feel recharged and they don't suffer any ill consequences.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are also some people who need 7 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep.
Like me.
It's you, and it works for you.
If I don't get enough sleep, I can't function. I need sleep. I need to rest, honestly.
So it's very important for you to know who you are and what your specific designs are. Very briefly, when you look at car manufacturers,
Yeah.
in the 1960s and the 1970s, they were producing cars where the cars were just saloon cars. And now cars have all sorts of shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
And you have a beautiful car, by the way. So everybody is different. We are all different and we need to know who we are and what works for us. So the best thing to do is go see a specialist. If you're having challenges with your sleep, go see a specialist. Let them do some tests on you to find out how much sleep you actually need. Because the statement 8 hours of sleep is needed is just a blanket statement.
Okay.
And it ranges.
Okay. But is sleeping the only rest you can get? Does sleep equate to rest, or you can rest without sleeping?
That's another good question. So basically, sleep is sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And the body needs sleep. You
Mm-hmm.
need to actually sleep. Resting is different from sleeping.
Okay.
You can rest, but you are not sleeping. When you sleep, your body systems, even your heart rate lowers.
Yeah.
Everything about you shuts down.
Mm-hmm.
And then you actually you heal. But when you rest, you are just resting the body and resting the mind, but you are still active.
Okay.
So it's very important for you to actually work to get enough sleep every day and every night, depending on whether you are a nocturnal person or a person who operates more in the day.
Okay. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts are, Charlie, people, don't force yourself to sleep 8 hours if you don't feel like sleeping 8 hours. The best thing to do is do your best to raise money and look for a hospital, a good, reputable hospital, and go and talk with the doctor and tell them who you are. Know who you are and know your systems, because for all you know, you may be one of those people in the world, those rare people in the world who needs only 2 to 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Okay. There you have it. We'll be seeing you on the next episode of Over 360. But before you go, like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is Sharon Elizabeth, and I've been your host.